Is something very strange happening on your tomato plants? Are the leaves curling? Stay tuned as I discuss what leaf curl means on each part of the plant. Hi everyone, welcome back to Blessings from the Garden. Of the several problems that may present themselves in tomato plants, leaf curl is one of the most common. This condition, also called leaf roll, worries many new tomato gardeners. But fear not, there is usually no cause for harm. Let's dive into the possible reasons for leaf curl. Leaves curling on the top. As you can see, the leaves are smaller and only curling at the top. This is a disease called curly top virus. The disease is also known as beet curly top virus, named after the beet leaf upper, the insect that transmits the virus. Curly top virus is an extremely destructive plant disease that affects more than 300 plant species, both edibles and ornamentals. How badly your plants are infected depends much on their age. Seedlings and young plants are especially susceptible. The weather conditions play a big role in how fast curly top spreads. Identifying the problem promptly and removing infected plants can help you minimize the spread of the disease. The beet leaf hopper is about 1/8 of an inch long and wedge shaped. Its color is pale green, gray or brown with dark markings on its upper surface. Curly top virus stunts the growth of the affected plant. If there is fruit growing, it will be able to reach full maturity. However, after the harvest, it is best to dispose of the plant completely and use that space for a new plant. It is best to plant multiple tomato plants to increase yield. Leaves curling on the bottom. This is a sign of a micronutrient deficiency. Adding fresh compost or an all-purpose fertilizer will be the perfect solution to get your plants back on track. Calcium deficiency causes new leaves to grow in pale green, turning yellow and curling inward. If left uncorrected, this leads to blossom end rot, a common goji berry plant problem, which is unsurprisingly part of the same nightshade family that tomato plants belong to. Leaves curling down. If you're dealing with an overwatering situation, you likely notice that your tomato leaves are curling under rather than upward. This could be a sign of root rot. Let the soil dry out for a few days to see if your plant recovers. If you are paying attention to the health of your plant on a daily basis, you should be able to catch this fairly early. Leaves curling up. The culprit is most likely heat. Tomato leaves transpire water from the undersides of their leaves. When a tomato plant can't take in as much water as it is losing, its leaves will curl up. This occurs when the soil is too dry, the temperature is too hot, or it is too windy. Check your soil moisture by poking a finger an inch into the soil. If it is dry, it is time to water. Leaf curl is the tomato's way of reducing leaf surface area to reduce water loss. Curling up will not affect fruit production or the health of the plant. We can't control the sun, but there are a few things we can do to help tomatoes stay productive. Use of shade cloth can drop the ambient temperature by as much as 10 degrees and is often sufficient to keep tomatoes in that sweet spot of productivity. Hope this was very informative. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, start a garden.